Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're counting down the bosses from Soulsborne games that still don't get enough love.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Sanctuary Guardian, Dark Souls. When it comes to the first Souls DLC, everyone tends to go buck wild over the likes of Artorias and Manus, and with good reason. So, we'd like to give a shout out to the pseudo Manticore serving as your opening fight. You'll have to stay on your toes because the Sanctuary Guardian is a literal beast, both up close and at a distance. Flying around the arena, unleashing bolts of lightning and doing considerable poison damage with its tail. Good luck trying to slice that thing off. The One Reborn, Bloodborne. Granted, everyone tends to find the archers hugging the sides of the arena more troublesome than this bloody mass of corpses. But there's no taking away just how much of an eerie impression this thing makes as it hemorrhages itself into existence. An unholy experiment gone awry, this collection of misshapen and mangled bodies is one of the goriest creations FromSoftware has created. Even if you're able to slip past its swipes with relative ease, the gnarly aesthetics of its gruesome body are sure to give you pause. And that kind of revulsion is something to be admired. Regal Ancestor Spirit, Elden Ring. Whilst Marika's bloodline served as the main focus of the story, the lands between played host to numerous cultures and creatures outside of the royal dynasty. Namely, the haunting, intimidating, yet dazzling Ancestor Spirit. There's a majesty to this ghostly stag as it tries to lash at you while galloping through the air. If anything, we feel like the intruder for casually strolling in and trying to slay it. Regardless, the combination of the environment, its magical projectiles, and that stunning OST made for an unforgettable battle we're all too happy to revisit time and time again. The Pursuer, Dark Souls 2. For everything this sequel does to grind on the nerves of fans, there's no denying it carried on the tradition of absolutely nailing its knight characters. And the Pursuer is no exception. It's everything you could want in an early game boss. Giant sword, giant shield, minimal space to move, requiring timing and patience in order to slip through its defenses whilst avoiding its curse-laced blade. Oh, and it leaps in on a giant eagle as a flex. Starting to think this guy might have made for a better nemesis than Nashandra. Mergo's Wet Nurse, Bloodborne. Layered in mystery as well as a hell of a lot of blades, this supposed carer to the infant Great One known as Mergo is a different kind of terrifying compared to the other eldritch beasts you'll come across. A spectral being guarding a screaming yet unseen child, there's a sense of foreboding to this boss like few others in the game. It's a silent executioner, invisible save for its cloak, its weapons, and a set of black angelic wings. Lore-wise, it's an ominous head scratcher. Aesthetically, it's incredible. Just try not to marvel at it too long, otherwise it will teleport behind you and get to slicing. Metyr, Mother of Fingers, Elden Ring. For those of you that didn't pursue this side quest, we feel sorry for you, because at the tail end was a boss fight that blew our minds. The Mother of Fingers, as the name suggests, is the creator of the Two Fingers that have guided Elden Lords since the beginning. She's the daughter of the outer god known as the Greater Will, and she's absolutely horrifying to behold. You're fighting against a primordial being that has a built-in microcosm capable of unleashing vast gravity magic. Not only did she make for an epic confrontation, but her mere existence has huge implications for the lore. Demon Prince, Dark Souls 3. Somewhat overshadowed by the litany of other incredible bosses across all of Dark Souls 3's various DLC, the demon twins that lurk at the entrance to the Ring City still make for an incredible boss fight. Starting out as the Demon in Pain and Demon from Below, you'll have to juggle striking one down while avoiding ranged attacks from the other. All before they fuse together to become the Demon Prince, a hellish being that can blanket the arena in flame. We can see why Lorien struggled so much with this thing. Its projectiles can dish out absurd damage. Emma, the Gentle Blade, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. You have to be about as loathsome as it gets to take Owl up on his offer to obey the Iron Code, turn on your master, and as a result, clash swords with this sweetest of maidens. Though doing so will earn you the chance to see how Emma is beyond a mere pretty face. While her battle serves as a prelude to the one with the older version of Ishin, that's not to say she's unschooled, able to unleash swift strikes and close the gap in a blink of an eye. Underestimate this attendant at your peril. Lorien and Lothric, Dark Souls 3.
For that is our curse.
There are those who openly adore these bosses, both for their mechanics and their story as the last among the Lords of Cinder. But as far as we're concerned, they more than deserve to stand on the pedestal among FromSoft's best creations. The honor-bound yet wounded Lorien, the gifted yet sickly Lothric. Twin princes bound by their compassion for one another, as well as their apathy to their kingdom, leading to the most unique double battle in the series. While Lorien lashes out with his burning sword, Lothric constantly teleports them, while also peppering the Ashen One with magic. And if that wasn't enough, he also heals his brother after he's been struck down. These two more than measure up to final boss material. Divine Dragon, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Yes, the pre-battle against the old dragons of the tree isn't anything special. Yes, the overall fight can be considered one of the easiest in the game. That doesn't take away from the fact that Divine Dragon is still a spectacle to behold. The way in which it uses its sword, how you can parry lightning to snipe it from its perch, everything about it feels epic. Artistically, it's an absolute triumph of video game design, and a delight to battle against, even if you can realistically smite it faster than most. Which Souls boss do you think requires more attention? Let us know in the comments.